5, 4, 3, 2.
Crank it, Jerry.
Welcome to Into the Wild, the official podcast of the Washington Wild Pigs.
What do you hear? What do you say?
It's the best sports podcast in the world. Wait, is that true?
If you're committed enough, you can make any story. I once convinced a woman that I was Kevin Costner, and it worked because I believed it.
Now, here's your host, Kyle Dawson.
Did you get the popcorn?
Back on the Wild Things Baseball Network, we are in our postgame show, presented by Rocco's Rules and sponsored in part by the Pennsylvania Lottery, by Sonic, by Baker's Waterproofing, by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, and by the Victory Toyota Highlands. Washington back to 7 games over 500. New Jersey falls to a league worst 21-44 and loses its 7th consecutive game. Washington an 11-1 winner this evening here at EQT Park in front of a limited crowd on a Tuesday night, but they see it and we saw it as well, and it was a good win for Washington. And let's go through the scoring. Washington in the first inning plated 2. RBI double by Tommy Caulfield. Later in the frame, an RBI flare by Wagner Lagrange. New Jersey would get its only run. It was unearned in the top of the third. A single scoring Rochelle Del Rosario by Sam Angelo brought home Del Rosario and made it a 2-1 game. Washington would score the next 10. 4 in the third. RBI single by Wagner Lagrange, RBI single by Jeff LaCorey, 2-run single by Cole Fowler. 4 more in the 7th. RBI singles by LaCorey, Fowler, and Wilder, or LaCorey, Wilder, and Hillier, rather. And a sacrifice fly by Ben Watson. And the Bach scored a run in the 8th inning. Washington's line totals tonight in this game, and we'll get to the pitching totals as well. It is, for the Wild Things, 11 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and Washington leaves 7. 11, 13, 2, 7. For New Jersey, it's a run on 5 hits, an error, and the Jackals leave 9. The winning pitcher is Sebastian Rodriguez. He gets his 2nd win in a row, and in his 2nd quality start in a row, allows 1 unearned run in 7 innings of work, 5 hits, 4 walks, and 5 strikeouts to get the victory. Jalen Long suffers the loss. Long is now 4-5 on the season, and there is no save in this game. Time of the game, 2 hours and 48 minutes, and it was played in front of an announced attendance of just under 1,000 at 978 here in Washington tonight. On a big night for the Jersey auction, I heard it raised over close to $2,500 for the Alzheimer's Association of Greater Pittsburgh on Neuro Night Out, presented by Pioneer Counseling and Consulting. So obviously a good outcome there. Washington with a good outcome on the field here too, Matt. Great start from Rodriguez. Chad Coles and Ethan Brown followed it with scoreless innings. A couple walks in there, an error, but there's zeros, as you mentioned earlier. They're donuts for Washington. And out of the bullpen, that's a good day. To not allow, we said this offense for New Jersey is what this offense for New Jersey is. To go out and not allow an earned run all day, that's a good start to the series. Now you're hoping that your 2 TBAs do the trick. Wednesday and Thursday, I think they will. I think they'll give Washington a chance to win a couple more games in this series before that big-time series over the weekend with Lake Erie starts in this ballpark on Friday night.
Yeah, in your initial impression, if you're a Wild Things fan, maybe this is a team that had lost 6 in a row in New Jersey and is, by record, the worst in the Frontier League. You win 11-1, big whoop. Well, I'll tell you why it is. 2 reasons. Number 1, Sebastian Rodriguez, 7 innings to not allow an earned run, and to have back-to-back quality starts. That is a really good sign. If they can get him to give you a bunch more quality starts on a more consistent basis. Number 2, you just did something that nobody has done all year long against Jalen Long, who had a sub-2.25 ERA entering today, 3rd in the Frontier League in ERA. He had not allowed more than 3 earned runs, let alone 4 or 5 earned runs all season long. That is the worst outing of his season, and to get a guy like that, even if it is a New Jersey team, but to get a starter like that for 5, the worst start of the year for him, that's a really good sign.
I like good signs. I like talking to all of you even more. But that's it for the night because I don't have anything else to say. CJ's doing the jackal right now after a 10-run victory. I got to go watch the jackal. For Matthew Gustafson, Kyle Dawson, and all of us here at the Wild Things, so long. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 5:50 for the middle game of the 3-game series, 6:05 first pitch between the Jackals and the Washington Wild Things. Okay, bye. On a glance back there at Watson. Now he comes home, and Caulfield drills it up the right field line. That's going to get down into the corner for extra bases. Washington on the board first. Caulfield extends his on-base streak to 33 games with an RBI double, and it's 1-0. It's certainly cutting like it. Little flare. That's down in right field for a base hit. Brings in Caulfield. They always tell you it doesn't have to be pretty. Lagrange has his 26th RBI of the season. It's 2-0. I'm not crazy.
No, he was bunting for a hit.
2-0 lined out toward right and backhanded on the hop by LaCorey. Throw home is a good one. Hillier tag out at home. LaCorey cuts down another base runner and keeps it 2-0. 2-0 home. And Lagrange grounds it sharply through the left side base hit. Caulfield being waved around third. The throw is up the line toward the New Jersey dugout, and Tommy comes in to score.
Go right back to it, though.
Runners can get a head start. Payoff pause, lined up the middle base hit and toward the right center field gap. Reed will be waved around. He'll score. Lagrange puts on the brakes at third. It's 4-1 on LaCorey's RBI knock. 2-2 home to Fowler. Swung on in the air right center field. That's sinking quickly and down for a base hit. Going to score 2. Lagrange around. LaCorey around. It's 6-1 Washington.
Trying to get by today. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on the breaker. And that's out number 1 for Rodriguez.
Jungle Boys from AEW's entrance.
0-2 slider is swung on and missed for strike 3. Rodriguez puts another donut on the board. And now the delivery from Rodriguez. Breaking ball, ring him up, strike 3. Gets him on the cutter for out number 1. Here's the payoff pitch from Rodriguez. Sent out to center field. Watson coming in and makes the grab. 7 innings of 1-run ball by Sebastian Rodriguez. That's a quality start. Again, and all of the members joined for the 2005 season. LaCorey sends it right back up the middle for an RBI single, and the Things lead 7-1. Brockton. And now, formerly New Jersey. Wilder sends it through the right side. Chugging home is LaCorey. That throw is way offline. Hit the bag. And now the 0-2. Sends it through the left side for an RBI single. Wilder is held up at third and runners on the corners now as we head back to the top of the order. Made it to the division series where they lost to best of 3 to Quebec. Watson with a solid shot out to center field. That will hold up. The catch made by the center fielder Parks and a sacrifice fly to his tally. 2 outs, but now 10 runs on the board for Washington. Coles delivers the changeup, waved at and missed for strike 3. Open for Washington, that's Ethan Brown warming up. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Chad Coles on the mound, and that's out number 2.
Ground ball back toward the middle, a chance for 2. Edwards to the second base bag on the sliding stop for 1 and on to first, double play. Fine effort by Kyle Edwards. Ethan Brown working to the pinch hitter Kenneth Jimenez. The lefty fires home with 2 away and gets a swing and a miss. Strikeout, ball game. A boat racing tonight for Washington to win the series opener.